7:07. And the first item on the agenda is approval of...
Oh, yeah, you got an agenda?
Oh, I don't have an extra one.
Okay, that's okay.
All right, you sure?
Yeah.
I should have asked.
Yeah, I didn't put mine.
Okay.
But
That's okay.
That's okay, man.
Okay.
Go
Good.
for it.
No problem.
You just have to announce everything.
I will go ahead. Approval of minutes. All right.
Alright.
And this is from December 5th. I only found one error,
Ooh.
typo, that's all.
What did I do with my coffee?
There. On the second page. On the second page, underneath planning board, we're just missing the T for the.
Oh,
That's it.
okay.
But that's all. I thought
Page
everything
2.
else was very good. Does anybody else have any corrections, omissions, hints, suggestions?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Okay.
What did I do with
Can
mine?
I hear a motion?
Make a motion to approve the minutes from December meeting.
I second.
As
that
amended?
motion.
Okay.
As
All in
amended.
favor?
Aye.
Aye. I'd actually say that would be as corrected.
Oh, as
As
corrected.
corrected.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay.
Only because we didn't amend so much as correct.
All right. Next item on the agenda is correspondence and bills. We do have a bill from the Neshoba Voice, from the Sun, the Valley Dispatch, the Voice, and such, from the Lowell Publishing Company, I gather would be called, which is out of Colorado Springs, just in case you want to know.
For how much?
Okay, the total amount is $219.88, and that was for 2 legal notices that we had published for tonight's public hearing.
Okay.
So can I hear
I'd make a
motion?
motion we pay that bill.
I second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Glad I'm not working right now. All right.
Yeah.
All right. The, tell me when you're ready.
Oh, I found it. It just, when you have something missing, it's like,
I know. It drives you crazy. Okay, the second invoice is for the Sandy Pond School, Phase 1A. It's from Spencer Sullivan and Voigt. They're local, they're in Charlestown,
and Voight.
which had a big fire this morning, from what I understand,
Yeah.
at the marina. Not Spencer, but the marina. Okay, good, thank you. Okay. That bill is pretty much mostly construction documents, but the total amount is for $9,240. And can
I make a motion we pay that bill for $9,240.
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
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 And that was for what now? St. Paul School.
Sandy Pond School.
Yeah.
And that's for what part of the work?
This would be for the like I say, the construction documents. Irv, do you want to talk a little bit about
What are,
the invoice?
Well, very little bit. The first thing is that it exactly matches their bid, the contract.
I know.
And this is, gets us more than halfway through their work. The big part of this bid, of this invoice, is for the preparation of the specs that will go out to contractors. And after that, their remaining work will be to submit the specs to contractors and then help us select a contractor and then to administer the contractor's workload. So it's pretty much on target at this point. At this point, the thing that I would say about the schedule for the work is that since invoices from contractors or bids from contractors normally are good for 90 days, and because the work is temperature sensitive, we're not planning to submit anything or send anything out for bid until early March. And then the expectation would be that we would have work starting probably, we would hope, in early June, finishing before the end of August.
Wow.
We want to finish by September, because September is the 150th anniversary of the schoolhouse, and we want to have a party. We'd like to have it after the work is done.
Right, so this 9,000 is for all the work that they've done so far.
Correct.
To get all the evaluations
Right.
and documentation.
That's correct, and I would expect from them probably 2 more invoices, one after the material is submitted to contractors and the contractors selected, and then probably towards the end of the work.
Okay, thank you.
So,
All right, yeah, that would be great. I know that we had a little education session last night with Stuart Saganor, who's from the coalition in Boston.
Okay.
And I gave him a tour of the building here and such.
Okay.
And when he found out about the Sandy Pond School, I said, yeah, I think it's hitting 150 years. He was all excited. He wanted to go see it. So when you're ready, let me know, and we'll go ahead and have him come over.
absolutely, yeah, I'd love to take anybody through the wants to.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Okay.
that'll be great.
All right, like I said, I'll let him know.
All right.
All right, thanks, Stuart.
Yeah, great.
No, Stuart.
And you did get the
Got
letter.
Irv.
Yeah, you did get the letter from the Historical Commission, George Bacon, his letter of approval.
Oh, approval. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, got that. And also, too, about your announcement on your newsletter
Yes,
as well.
yes, next issue is out in about a week or 10 days.
Excellent.
Yeah, and we had really good response to the first one. We got, in the first 4 weeks after the first one went out, we added another 54 subscribers. So.
Woohoo! Okay, sounds great.
And just to, especially because we're on camera, just to tie in any loose ends, I don't think we actually voted. We went into some questions. So,
Oh, I
Richard-
thought we voted to pay this.
Richard,
I
did
second
we
that.
vote?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but-
he made the
you
motion,
seconded.
I seconded it,
And then we all
and
did
then
it in favor.
I
Did
just
we
wanted a questioning as to what that 9,000 is all.
Yeah.
I know.
That's
Okay,
okay.
never mind.
No,
Yeah,
we
we
did.
voted
We
that
did, I think you
question.
were signing the
I
other
was
invoice at the time.
Yeah. And that's right, I'm calling everybody Stuart tonight, so.
Just doing everything so fast, it just... Have mercy.
I think because I heard the siren, so it's like, okay. Well, we were all in favor, it was unanimous.
Okay, we're done.
Okay. All right then, so with that being 7:15, we can go ahead and see, we are recording now. Right? So we'll start the public hearing. I'll open up the public hearing.
And have names and names.
Oh, correct, I'll say it. With the opening of the public hearing, if you want to, you can come on forward. And then what I need you to make sure is you state your name, speak clearly, address and such, and if anybody else wants to go ahead and talk, the same thing, is to go ahead and be able to state your name and maybe spell your last name. All right, I just need to read what got posted. The Ayer Community Garden Project, right, it's a legal notice of Town of Ayer Community Preservation Committee notice, public hearing regarding the Ayer Community Garden Project. Notice is hereby given in accordance with Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 44B, that the Ayer Community Preservation Committee will hold a public hearing at Town Hall, first floor, Main Street, in Ayer, Massachusetts, on Wednesday, January 9th, 2019, at 7:15 p.m. The purpose of this meeting will be to review the application from the Ayer Community Garden Incorporated for CPA funds supporting the creation of a community garden on town property located on Barnum Road, parcel 34-137. All residents, members of the general public, and any persons desiring to listen to the discussions or be heard on the matter of the community preservation may appear at the time and place indicated. This is from Community Preservation Committee, Janet Providakis, Chair. This was on the Neshoba Publishing, December 21st and December 28th. Okay, so we have Sheila.
Sheila, yes, my name is Sheila Carman, spelled C-A-R-M-A-N. I live at 62 Pleasant Street, in apartment 301 here in Ayer.
All right, welcome Sheila.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much too for doing this. I know that the communities all have been looking forward to something like this.
Good.
Why don't you give us a little background of what this entails, the community garden?
The garden, well, what we are doing is establishing a site, well, on the town land that you identified. It will eventually be fenced in. We will start with a total of 11 regular raised beds. There will be, am I loud? Sounds loud, all right.
It's okay.
And 3, what we're calling elevated beds for people in a wheelchair or people that have issues with backs or something and can't, mobility issues and can't bend over. It'll include a shed, and we'll have gardening tools for everybody. And we're hoping to open and get started sometime in March. That's when to plant peas.
Okay. Yeah.
That's, and right now we have a committee of, I would say, very active 9 members. Last night we had a meeting and we had an additional 2 adults and 2 students come to our meeting,
Oh, that is
which is
nice.
very exciting.
Okay.
Where are they tonight?
Yeah. Yeah, so we are looking for funding to get this going off the ground, and we have submitted a budget that will get us through the first 3 years, we hope. I can give you an update of what's coming up and what we've been doing.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. Well, one of the school children that came last night is looking for an Eagle Scout project. So we were very happy to see him. And he's going to work with us and hopefully help design and build composting bins on site. And his younger sister is working on her silver badge for the Girl Scouts, and she wants to do something that we're not sure what we're going to have her do, but she wants to get involved with us also.
All right.
And on Sunday, we are giving a presentation at St. Andrew's Church during their coffee hour to interest people in the Grove Pond neighborhood and see what kind of support they can give us. The parent of the 2 children that came last night told us that the church is interested in helping with work days at the garden, which is great news. And so Sunday is St. Andrew's. On Thursday evening, we are going to the Rotary Club meeting for a presentation
Okay.
to see what kind of support we can solicit from them. This week on Friday, I'm meeting with Dr. Malone, the superintendent of schools, to see what we can do to get students at the school involved somehow, perhaps having a contest for a logo.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, and if they can help us with designing or making signage for us.
They don't have any type of greenhouses up there, do they?
Greenhouse? No.
That would be nice to.
It would be nice,
You
huh?
can do the starter plants up there.
We did have somebody ask if they could put beehives there. I said, no. It's,
Well,
But you know, you can rent them to, or you can.
yeah, but the lease says no beehives.
The lease says no.
Yeah.
Okay.
are there any beehives still over Maxent? Don't they have beehives still there or no?
I don't think anymore.
On Harvard Road?
No, that's the site of
the new gas station, but I didn't know whether or not the house that used to be across the street, the house that was right next to where the gas station is now, used to have beehives, because we used to sell honey there.
I haven't noticed it in the last few years.
Yeah. I haven't
Doesn't mean
either.
it's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And of course, next Wednesday, I'm going to the Board of, next Tuesday, I'm going to the Board of Selectmen to see if they will release some funds for us to get started early.
To get it started early.
Yes.
That because these funds won't be released until after town meeting, so.
And I have a support letter from Ann Yeagle at Growing Places.
Okay.
Could you,
I only printed one copy of that. I have 2 copies of our sliding scale that we will use for fees for renting a plot for a year.
Okay.
And we assigned last night, two members of the committee agreed to review those kinds of applications.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the questions that
Yes,
people were
yeah.
asking.
and at the back of...
Anything else?
And
No, she's one of our great members,
All right.
on my team.
application.
You got it.
Okay. I'm just gonna grab a couple photos. At the very back of the version of the application I handed out, the last page has the Conservation Commission's support letter.
Okay.
Right. And I don't know whether or not Air Housing sent you anything, but
No, I
they-
have not received anything.
Okay, I'll make sure I get that from Ken.
Oh, good.
But the commissioners have all gone ahead and supported.
Okay. And Robert, town manager, was going to give us something also.
Okay, I know he sent me a draft.
He did send a draft.
Yeah, and,
And I asked the director at Mill City Grows, and she asked me to write a draft, and she would review it and finish it, and I just...
I think you're good anyways.
Yeah, it's just-
all right. Well, this is-
But I gardened there. I was one of the gardener in one of their original gardens, their first garden, yeah, at Mill City Grows.
Okay,
And I went to their Gardener Institute, or Garden Coordinator Institute.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good, so
Yeah.
it gave you a little bit of guidance on the directions to take. All right, okay, so they're gonna have to fill out one of these applications, and in this application, it looks as if you ask them if they have any type of assistance.
Correct.
All right, depending upon what they check off here, is that going to be have more heavily if they have more of these items checked, like Mass Health, Head Start, fuel assistance, SNAP?
Not real. I think they'll give us an idea of how much assistance to give them, although there is a sliding scale also.
Right, I saw
Yeah.
the sliding scale for the application,
Yeah.
fees and such. Once they pay, like say, if it's one person whose household is less than 28,000, it's gonna cost them $10 for the
Correct.
application fee. That means they get the plot?
Right. Only if, only if they're renting it, correct.
So that's a fee for renting it, not for, like a lot of things you have to put in an application fee to even submit.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, it's an annual fee to rent their garden.
Okay, so it's not just
Okay.
an application fee, this is the rental?
Right, exactly.
Okay, all right. Okay, and once they pay that rental fee, it's for the year, they're gonna have to do it again next year,
Correct.
all right? They also too have got to help at the location as well?
Everybody has to do work days. There'll be work days every year every season, and they'll be expected to be at the first work day of opening and the final day when we close the garden, and 2 others in between. And they can choose like a weekend, a week evening, or weekday.
Okay,
So there'll be a bunch of work days in between,
Right,
and
yes.
each person will just
Yeah.
pick 2.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And besides, they're gonna have to keep their regardless of the work days, they have to keep their plot orderly and the surrounding area clean and neat.
I'm going to be a devil's advocate. What if they don't?
Well, they'll get spoken to and given some time, and if they don't rectify it within a certain minute of time, then they get a notice that if it's not done within, say, a week or 2 weeks, then they're going to have to leave their plot.
Okay. And then the garden reclaims that plot and then can offer it to someone else.
Right, exactly.
Okay. All right.
Can I ask a question? So if you have more, so you have 11 plots plus the 3 elevated ones, say you get 40 applicants, how are you going to select who gets the plots?
We want to do it on a first come, first served basis as much as possible. So if they, we're going to distribute applications, and we're going to have to set up a way that they get delivered and date stamped.
Yeah.
Maybe that can happen here at Town Hall, I don't know.
Speak to
Well,
town clerk's office or,
yeah.
yeah, probably the town clerk's
Date
office.
stamp when you get it or when you turn it back in?
I'm going to say turn it back in.
When they turn it back in and have it, the application complete.
Sounds fair.
But now I'm going to play devil's advocate. What if 20 people apply on the first day?
Then
It's a good problem to have.
it is a good problem to have. And
Times-
we
times
will
stamps.
be limited because of our 9 core members or team members. Because they put so much work and effort into this, they have first dibs. It's only fair.
And the following year, you've got another additional.
Yes, there will be a waiting list because we will expand the garden, but we're going to have, we have the 2 members of the team that will review the applications, and probably the people, I don't know, maybe the ones with the most need, and we haven't gotten that far in the process, honestly. Yes.
And who's going to be constructing the planting beds?
It's going to be a work day.
No, I said, who is going to construct those?
Who is going to construct them? We are. It's going to be a work day. We've got offers of help from Zach Flagg building them, the people at Catania Oils.
Oh.
They offered to help. People at St. Andrew's Church, Compassionate Care. Besides making a small monetary donation, he would get some of his employees together to help us build. So it's going to be a community build day.
Who was the first one you mentioned? Flag.
Zach Flagg. Yeah.
And so he's going to be involved with helping construct the beds?
You mean who's going to kind of supervise?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, because if you have people that aren't experienced with hammer and
Yes.
nail and cutting, somebody can get hurt. And who's liable if somebody gets hurt?
That's a good question.
Just a question.
Yeah.
that's all.
That's a
And it's town property,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Well, I guess we'll have
Maybe
to have them sign a
or
waiver.
something,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's something that you should.
Yeah.
That's good, because I remember my first time swinging a nail and hammer, and the nail bounced back. So I never knew that it can do that.
Yeah. And I have a friend in Groton that has a very nice woodworking shop, and he offered to make the elevated beds in his shop and transport them to the garden. So those are done.
I'm just concerned with
Sure, I
people going to
understand.
be
Yeah,
using saws and skilt saws and hammers and anything else. And
yeah. Yeah, and there's a gentleman from the Chelmsford Community Garden who's had experience building 2 of them over there, quite large, and he offered to come anytime we want when we're building, and he'll bring even tools and guidance for us.
And will you have a set sort of template that you would expect all of the beds to be made uniformly?
Yes.
Even though the,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
So the first year, you're going to have the 11 plus the 3,
Right.
and then the additional years, you'll probably have, what, about 15, 18 more being built?
I would hope that we can get 10 more a year in, yeah.
10 more a year?
Yeah, so 10 and then 10, yeah.
Okay. So then you're looking at a total of about 34.
Yeah.
So is that 10 regular beds and
Pardon me?
10 regular beds each?
Yes,
And
yeah.
what about more elevated beds?
I'm not sure we need more than 3 of the elevated beds. I mean, I've seen the gardens at Mill City Grows, and their first garden has many more than 30 beds, and they only have 3 elevated beds.
Okay.
Or, they're not elevated, they're just high for handicap.
What's the maximum number of beds that that property can support?
Good question. We haven't marked it out yet, yeah.
There's trees there, right now there's trees in the way. And the trees are, they're all gonna come down. Flag Services have offered their,
Yes.
services to take down the trees. The DPW is going to help level out the land.
They'll grade it and pull up any large stumps that Zach isn't, able to.
Okay, all right. And then I know you and I met with Jim Pinard. And Pinard's looking to go ahead and help out with the material for in
Right.
between the beds.
Yeah.
So that it's a porous type rock, but yet strong enough to handle a wheelchair, just in case a wheelchair's gotta go that way. With regard to parking and everything, though, that's still gonna stay a dirt parking?
No, Mark wants us to do some kind of a surface
Okay,
in the parking area.
Okay,
And
good.
he offered the ground-up asphalt.
excellent.
Yeah.
Okay,
And that'll be just right outside the garden. It's within the 100, the plot area, the lease area, but not within the garden fence. Yeah.
all right. And some of the other questions that I've heard is with regards to because that area, the Barnum Road, there's the dog pound.
Yes.
Okay, it's the fenced-in area and such. What's gonna end up happening to that?
As far as I know, what I've heard is that Mark Wetzel has it in his budget to tear it down.
Okay, because that's not part of the lease agreement.
It is not
So
part
it's
of
not-
the lease
it's-
area. No,
Okay, so it's not part of your
No.
area.
not at all.
Okay. All right. Okay. And with regards to the fence, I understand that it's going to be a chain link fence, but it's probably going to be either like, black or green. It's not
Correct.
going to be the silver. So it's more
Aesthetically pleasing,
yes,
yes.
right, to the eye.
Got it.
Okay,
Yep.
right. And the locks that you're going to be using on it are going to be one of the ones with
Pin
code?
pad, yes.
Okay,
And we can
Pin pad?
change that.
Pin pad?
Yeah,
Pin pad?
pin pad.
we can change the code every year or as needed mid-year if we need to.
Okay. All right.
And it's easier than trying to change keys every year. Yeah.
Is that going to be on the fence or on the shed?
Both, one on each.
Okay.
Okay. Barry?
Who's installing the chain link fence?
It begins with a B.
Oh, so
He's
it's a-
done the fences at the town beach.
Oh, okay, so it's a...
Bellevue,
a-
Bellevue, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yep. In fact, the Parks and Rec manager is the one that told me about him, Bellevue.
Oh, Jeff did?
Yeah, Jeff
Okay.
did. His name escaped me for a minute.
That's okay.
I don't know how many names ever escape my head in a
Really?
single day.
Like I said, I called everybody Stewart today, so.
It's overflowing.
Okay.
That's okay, Frank.
It's like, all right, we're getting there. Yeah, because it looks like between the storage shed and the fencing, that's the biggest
Yes.
expense.
We've actually downsized the storage shed. After looking at the one Mill City Grows has at their large garden with more than 30 plots in it. Theirs is 4 by 8 and it's sufficient for a wheelbarrow, and, you know, take the wheelbarrow out while you're working and then put it back. Wheelbarrows, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that one comes down to like $1,560.
Instead of be 5,800, it's gonna be 1,500?
That's the quote, I just reviewed it today, yeah, from the Neshoba Tech, yeah.
And you sure that's big enough?
Yeah, okay.
How big was the other one gonna be?
Pardon me?
How big was it gonna be?
Well, we were thinking 4 by 12, yeah, or 4 by 16 maybe even. I don't remember what the quote said. Do you have the estimate?
They don't have that with me.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Substantially bigger.
I didn't bring everything else with me.
Yeah,
so.
I didn't either.
Mhm. Okay. So from the application, you've also received additional donations from Catania Oil and more lumber, New England Grassroots, Compassionate Care, and Epic.
Yeah, New England Grassroots was a grant that I wrote.
It's a grant?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Okay. So really, and those funds aren't going to be used to help create it, it's going to be used to help maintain it?
Correct, yes,
Okay.
for ongoing expenses. And hopefully, next year applying for nonprofit status.
Okay. All right, anybody else have any? Go ahead.
So should we adjust the figures on our ask?
Yeah, we should probably drop it down. Because like right now, you don't need the 5,800 for the storage shed. You're saying it's going to be around 1,500.
Oh,
It
16.
was 4,300
Right.
difference.
I'm thinking of, okay, it's,
And that, but it doesn't include inside like hooks and shelves and that sort of
right,
thing.
so, okay, so I was thinking rounding it to 2,000 for the shed. Because
Yeah.
if it's 1,600,
What if we just leave it and, you know, they use it, cool, if they don't, cool?
because.
I like the way you think, Richard.
It's true, either that or else, you know, again, to make an adjustment, because, you know, it did come down. Right now, you're asking for 41,
Mhm.
right? we-
Whatever you want.
No, I know. You are right, because at town meeting, we can always go down, we can't go up,
Mhm.
okay? So, with that part, we can, go ahead.
And at town meeting, at that point, we will be looking back at the shed having been constructed, so it will be a done deal. We will know exactly what it's going
Right,
to be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And
Excuse me.
Mhm. So, let's keep
Yeah.
it the way it is.
all right, because I would, as we were talking, I was thinking that we're going to have 2 wheelbarrows eventually, so maybe 2 won't fit in 4 by 12.
Yeah.
Like I said, it
4 by
depends on the
8,
size, yeah, it depends upon the size of the wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Like, I know I've got one wheelbarrow that's got the 4 wheels on it and everything, and It's pretty big.
Yeah, huh? Wow.
Oh, tell me about it when
Oh,
I
the
fill it
garden
with
wagons, yeah, those big ones.
And I would also think, if although I'm assuming once, the shed wouldn't be built until the trees are down and the land is graded, and you have an idea of what the potential is for the max number of beds in the future, and you want to build a shed that's going to support it 5 years from now, and how many beds you
Exactly.
have, and not just for what you're doing now. So
That's a
to
good-
me, it would make sense to leave it
the size
and then
of
adjust
yeah.
it once you know what the maximum growing potential is.
Okay,
Okay,
all right, I think that sounds good.
all right.
All right, so right now, we've got the request for $41,000. And if there's any more discussion?
Well,
anything?
I'd still like to see something in writing addressing liability, whether you're going to be having people sign a waiver or something.
Sure.
I just,
Yeah. Part of the lease, there is a waiver form in there, so
Okay.
I can give you.
I mean, I certainly totally
I
support the
understand,
project.
yeah.
I'm just concerned with
I will make sure
if
that
anything
that
happens and the town's
Okay.
going to be liable.
Okay,
Yeah, if you can go ahead and get that for us.
sure.
That sound reasonable, or is that?
That sounds very reasonable.
Mhm,
And-
It is reasonable, very.
And what we can end up doing is, we can take a vote on if we're going to move it to town meeting and such with the,
Contingency?
thank you, of getting that type of waiver.
Sure.
In between. And
Sure.
we've got
Mhm.
I
approximately
agree to
3
that.
months,
Yeah.
to get it. But if you can bring it to next month's meeting in February, that would be great.
Sure.
I'll figure out what the date is sooner or later. Okay, and I think that would be good.
Yeah, I agree to that.
Okay.
If I just scan it and email it to you, that works?
That would be
Okay.
fine. Because that's one thing that we didn't get is a copy of the lease agreement.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
Oh.
no. Again, this is between you and the town,
Oh, okay,
and such.
so, all right.
So,
I'll
but if
get
it's,
you that,
you
too.
know, so that would be good. We could put it all in
Yeah.
together.
Does the town have a standard waiver that we could use?
I would imagine if it's part of the lease agreement, that there is some sort of waiver in there. Let's see what that says.
Mhm.
But no matter what, you'll be talking to Robert.
Yes.
And just in case, and I'll bring it up to Robert. And you're usually here at Town Hall too,
Yeah.
so we'll make sure that Robert's aware of it. And we'll make sure we all get something.
In terms of next week's meeting with the Board of Selectmen, are you considering that we leave the fence until after?
Yes.
Okay.
And actually, if this is an opportunity, well, could we?
Let's first vote on
We're going to
this.
first vote on this, and then I have something preliminarily prepared,
A
that
budget?
I'm going to edit.
I've
around.
started it too, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right,
Um,
so can I hear a motion to bring this to town meeting with the contingency of getting that waiver?
I will make a motion to bring it to town meeting with the contingency of a liability waiver.
All right,
I'll second that.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Yay.
Excellent. All right, so what I'll do too is there's two things. We have to come up with a warrant article, all right, that has got to be put inside the document. I'll make sure that you get to see that. And then if and when it does get passed by the town, we also have a grant agreement that we'd like to make sure that CPC gets put somewhere, that it was funded by CPC funds and such. And just, it's more to make sure that people know how the funds are being used, as well as
Firstborn children.
well, you're out of luck on there for me. Okay.
I've got one. I've got one available.
That we're being recorded.
So I think that would, like I say, it's that type of an agreement, just to be sure that any type of invoices that you have is as detailed as possible, so that we know, just like with Irv, and, that we could tell that this is for, construction documents and such for Sandy Pond School. It's just so that we know where the monies are being spent.
Oh,
If
all
you-
right, once I start spending it.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I mean. Once you start spending it, we need that breakdown. If you just go ahead and write labor, garden supplies, it's nice to know, well, was it for the tools? Was it for the loom? Was it for,
Yes,
loom?
of course.
Yeah, okay.
Then there's the loom for the weaving.
I know. It's like, okay. All right then, so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and,
Did we vote?
All right.
I usually do a check when we actually vote.
we did all
Yeah,
in
we
favor.
voted.
Aye.
To send it
I'm
to
just
town meeting.
blanking today.
That's okay, you're allowed. So now I'm gonna go ahead and close the public hearing,
Thank you.
okay? All right, thank you very much.
Oh, no, don't you go away.
Okay, but yeah, the public hearing's now over with.
Oh,
But now we're gonna go ahead and be able to talk about what's going on with the Board of
So who
Selectmen.
moved to close the public
Oh.
hearing?
I just closed it, didn't I?
No, you have to make a motion.
Oh, I make a motion to close the
Yeah.
public, I'm sorry. Thank you, I'm so glad
Oh,
you're here.
do you make the motion?
No, you
Yeah, and
can't.
I can't.
I make a motion and we close the public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Now you know I've got Jess as the clerk. Okay,
No, I
Wait,
think you
no,
need to
no,
stay,
you have to
because we have
stay.
some other things to.
yeah,
oh,
we got the Board of Selectmen.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
So the public part's done.
Yeah, the public part's done.
So,
Why are we still recording?
Pardon?
We're still recording.
Yeah, because the whole meeting does.
and shoot that,
Yeah.
Sheila and,
Can we get your name?
yeah.
I'm Mary Jane Lynn Scott.
Mary
I live
Jane.
at 46 East Main Street.
Oh,
Here and
okay.
here.
Okay.
So you could, there's a copy for you if you want to take a look at that too. So,
Thank you.
I was thinking for, with the Board of Selectmen, we want to have it be relatively, very, as modest as possible.
Modest, oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, questions I had were on the equipment.
And see, I started breaking, I'm itemizing everything.
Okay.
Yep.
So, so if you go through and itemize and come up with a realistic equipment needed
Equipment.
before Springtown meeting.
Like lumber and,
Well, the lumber is, that's included in the construction materials.
yeah.
Yeah. Then there's the equipment. I'm not sure you would need absolutely all of the equipment right away, but you can decide that. So just look at that figure, and then growing medium, obviously. Is the handicapped walkway material needed before?
No, that isn't, but, and I spoke, or I sent Jim Pinard an outline of
Yeah.
kind of the measurements of everything. What is needed initially is not the walkway material, but a center walkway,
Yeah.
but that's wide enough for a vehicle to drive in.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember you
Janet
saying
and I
that,
was
yeah.
talking, so I don't know, I suspect that that's gonna be more than $500.
Okay. So that's precisely why we leave that whole
Yeah.
figure the same.
And and I asked him also if it was going to be necessary to use landscape cloth under the walkways, under that material, or if it'll compact enough that we don't have problems with weeds
Right.
growing up.
Okay, so in terms of the Board of Selectmen, we don't need the walkway material right away? Or do
No,
we?
we will need the other, the
But
drive-
do you need the landscape
the
cloth?
scent, I
Oh,
don't know.
Okay,
I'm waiting to hear from him.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
And he's going to give me an estimate on the loam also.
Okay. Okay, so because I was thinking you just want to have something pretty,
Basic like this? All
pretty
right.
basic like this.
Okay.
Do we need the 20% contingency at this level, or is that something we can, if things go over, you could probably get delayed till Springtown meetings vote? Or what are you thinking?
I'm thinking leaving it in and let
Okay.
Board of Selectmen tell you that, we're not gonna take care of any type of contingency. Let them
Okay.
say no
Okay.
instead of asking them,
Mhm.
should we have put it in?
Right,
Okay, let them,
okay.
I did go to Moore's yesterday and got updated estimates on, the construction materials and hand tools and shovels and that sort of thing, wheelbarrows.
Okay,
And they said that it probably should hold till March.
okay.
So maybe we don't need 20, maybe 10% on that one for
Well, we're
unexpected
just
stuff.
leaving it right now.
Okay.
We can, when we get to Springtown meeting, if we have a realized sense of the cost, we can adjust downward.
correct.
Sounds like a
Right.
plan.
See, and again, that's the best thing to do at Springtown meeting. It's
All right.
like say, okay, the application came in for 41,000. With the way the costs have been coming in and such, you only need 39,000.
Okay.
And a lot of times what will end up happening is the way the discussion goes, it's like, okay, we know that if you don't use it all, it goes back, all
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So it's not like the money, it just hangs in limbo.
Okay.
So,
And then,
If I don't use it, we lose it, right?
right,
well,
Sort of. Yeah.
yes and no, like I say, you can, if you know
Reapply.
that you still,
You can reapply.
You can reapply.
right, and,
Really?
well, you can sort of tell us that it's going to take us another year to finish, this and another,
Okay.
right, that. Then, some of the other projects that we've done have lasted like 6 years because of other things that have occurred.
Okay.
Like the the National Grid and the gas line, the gas company strike, all right? It's things like that that will go ahead and affect the Pleasant Street School generator for getting that gas line in. There's nothing you can do about that.
Exactly,
All
yeah.
right, so,
We've been waiting at Pleasant Street School for the
understood.
generator.
Yeah, so.
then I'm also thinking, because part of the argument with the Board of Selectmen is, here are all the things that absolutely need to be done prior to May, whatever our meeting is.
Exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
May.
And so if you did a little, again, very informal timetable, say land clearing, end of July, or end of January, February, land grading, just a general sense, not specific
Okay.
dates. That sort of underscores all the things that have to happen for this to have people ready to start planting this
Yeah.
spring.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So I think that also gives them a visual thing.
Mhm.
Timetable.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay, timeline,
Yeah.
got it.
And under opening, that's where you can put something ideally about beds ready for early spring peas or something. So
Sometimes your voice is very soft.
my voice is very soft. Yes.
And I wear hearing aids.
Yeah.
My eardrum is blocked right now with fluid. So- All right. Will I be talking much with the Board of Selectmen? Do I have to make a case or no?
They may ask you questions. I
Yeah.
mean,
I mean, I'm going to go
Okay.
too, so I'll be there with you.
yeah, it depends upon my schedule.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Robert will probably do most of the talking.
Okay.
So
Because again, he's
Yeah.
definitely on board with this.
yeah, and you already did do a presentation several months ago to the Board
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
Selectmen. So this is just a financing
Mhm.
mechanism. So
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
So just to be clear, you're going to tinker with something like this?
Yes, I'll put it in this kind of format.
Okay, and then if you could circulate that to us, at least you and me, and we can send it on to everybody else.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Before Tuesday, that would be great.
Yeah, I did start on it today.
Good.
Excellent.
And that's why I was 3 minutes late.
Okay, that's what you were printing.
Now, should other of us plan to go to the Board of Selectmen?
If you want, yes.
If you
What
can.
time is it at?
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And I
I'll
have a
see
note
if-
on my desk and you might check too, but to contact Carly tomorrow. It's like, make sure this is on the agenda.
Okay.
Posted.
Okay.
So,
I could do that on my, a pain in her side sometimes.
do you want any more copies of your application?
Pardon me?
Do you want any additional copies of your application?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I'm not big on lots of paper.
No, I wanted to be prepared for the hordes of...
I'm gonna take for Beth and for Judith.
Okay.
Okay? So, you got 2 more down.
And I've got a few more, if anybody needs them.
Excellent, thank you. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl.
So I'm glad there's gonna be like the 34 plots in total. It makes me feel a little bit better.
All right, what else is on our agenda, Fearless Leader?
Old business.
Old business.
Old business. I'll be honest with you. The only thing I have for old business is with regards to the firehouse. There is an invitation that got sent to everybody with regards to tomorrow, 6 o'clock, to show up there and have like a little
Little tour.
tour of the building.
Yeah, it's important, everybody. They're trying to get as many people to sign in too, because Alan's going for grants and it looks good. We
Correct.
have community support, so.
So it won't be coming until 6:30.
Yes.
We have a conservation meeting at 7.
Okay, and I probably won't be there until around 6:30 either, so I can get another half hour.
Make sure to come and sign.
Is that open to
Everybody.
everybody?
Yes.
So,
Okay.
bring that crew along.
Oh, that would be great.
If I don't have a babysitter, boys might get a kick out of it.
They will get a kick out because I think they still.
Dress warm.
Oh, yeah, because
It's cold.
It's cold in there, yeah. But, because it still has stuff from the old firehouse anyways.
And second floor, I mean, it's not dilapidated, like you can still go up the stairs and everything.
But they have the pole, right?
I don't recall seeing a pole.
No? Okay, I just wondering.
Going to practice your
I
pole
want-
dancing skills.
If they have one, I want to go down there, just for the heck.
Just for the heck of it, make sure you get the tire at the bottom. So that's one of the things for old business, because like you say, they're trying to get the grant.
Yes.
And that would be nice if they can do that,
Sure, there's a lot of public support, so that would be good.
right? That's it, pretty much for old business. I don't have anything else.
At some point, are you going to revisit the CPC success stories?
Yes. I will.
If we, CPC,
Thank you.
if we wanted to start talking about a surcharge change.
Like I say, yeah.
But
Okay. Shall we tell my kids?
if it's optimal to do it this fall, which who knows what's going to happen between now and then. Things beyond our control.
Correct. Okay. New business? Haven't had anybody approach me with regards to any other projects in town. So, anybody hear anything else? Okay. All right, then moving on, it's just committee reports. Start with you. Perimeter Path?
Perimeter Path's looking good. They're getting some more Eagle projects putting in down there to complete it. That's wrapping up nicely.
Nice.
Is the path done?
It's not complete yet, but it's until we get further. In order to finish it off, we got to get coordinated between the housing authority and the state. And I'm not sure what other entities to do we got to make a retaining wall by the parking lot for the elderly housing, and that's going to be a logistical
We could say logistical nightmare.
nightmare.
I will agree with that coming from the housing.
So I'm not sure when it's going to actually be
But
completed.
that would be a different funding.
Yeah, that would be a different funding source. There's still parts to do around the path. We got Eagle projects that one of my kids is going to be coordinating with. I mentioned this earlier with the DPW and with the conservation and with parks to clear all the growth between the path and the water, and then to put in the appropriate growth that needs to be there to comply with all the entities involved.
Not purple loose stripe.
Yeah, whatever they think they need.
And you've been talking to Joanne on that? Or
I have
conservation
not.
agent? Yeah.
I went and talked with Mark at the DPW, and he gave me the information for the gentleman that's in charge of all of that from the DPW perspective. What was his name? What did you say his name was?
No, Joanne is with conservation.
Joanne
Oh,
with
okay.
conservation, yeah.
Now,
Just 'cause any removal of plants between the path and the pond. needs to-
Right, now, I think
Yeah.
this, do you have her contact information so that I could present it to this kid so he could
Oh, yeah,
um,
yeah.
start the ball
Our
working on
agent.
that?
That's Joanne. Joanne Christoph.
Wait a minute, let me- Oh, wait. Concom at Air, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I have it.
okay. Yeah, just 'cause we had to have Jeff speak to the contractor, because when he finished the paving of the path, he also scrunched all the, a lot of the erosion controls, and there's a lot of dirt on
Oops.
top of them. No.
Uh-oh.
So he's been coming back he's been repairing them, I guess,
Oh, good.
so.
I know
Yeah.
Joanne's been busy because they put up a border over on Norwood Ave because they didn't finish the grading of a house there, and the stuff was just going right into the street. So, oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
8 o'clock. Okay.
And the winter programs are running. Basketball's going pretty good. And the soccer is starting to get set up for the spring. It's just revolving.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's going. The dock is still put away. Our new dock.
Nice.
That's about it. Parts are running smoothly.
Okay. That's what we'd like to hear. All right. Barry?
Not much for historical. We're still talking about getting some sort of a self-guided walking tour downtown with either QR codes or something to make it easier for someone to grab a pamphlet or a guidebook in their hand to do their own self-guided tour. And I don't know if many realize, but our 150th is coming up in 2021, the town of Ayer. So,
You'll be busy.
well, this is going to be in conjunction, I believe, with the Board of Selectmen, because I think and hope that they have some ideas as well.
Nice.
So 2021 is
2021 is our 150th.
for incorporation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we can kick it off with Sandy Pond School Party.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right.
And have it go for a complete year.
And
Yeah.
have the ongoing
2
rolling
years.
party.
Sorry,
Yeah.
2 years, because that's,
Yeah.
I want it done by this September, because it's 150 at this
This
September,
September.
which is 2019.
We could keep partying for 2 years.
I know. Why not? Yeah. I mean, when you celebrate 150, you might as well let it go.
And we're just looking at some new lighting to put in those cabinets so that we have stuff to put in there, but the lighting is not proper lighting, but we'd like to have it in there. And it doesn't, it's not, wouldn't shine right on the objects that we have. It's sort of like those little,
Which cabinets? The ones in,
either one, but
Yeah.
usually the first one with the fire hydrant there, so, but it's not,
Yeah.
not very well lit. So.
And also, too, you don't want anything that's hot, like, say, you'd rather have like an LED bulb,
Yes.
so that it's
Yeah, we're looking
it's
at like
cool.
LED strips,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about LED strips.
Nice. Okay, good. Well, so good. All right,
That's
and
it.
again, thank you for having them push your meeting back to next week.
Oh,
That was very good. Nothing really new on the housing front. It's pretty much business as usual.
same with Concom. We're just plugging along.
Okay. And life in general?
That's great.
everything's good.
Okay. All right, so right now, our next meeting And it's going to be, I'm looking at February 6th. That would be at 7 o'clock.
I already have it in there.
Excellent. And hopefully Sheila will have us, those waiver forms, but, for then. Super Bowl is on the 3rd, just in case anybody wants to know.
On the 3rd?
On the 3rd.
I hope we have skin in the game, as it were, the Patriots.
I'm hoping for a Patriots-Eagles rematch.
Oh, that would be nice.
Only this one we win.
Except I'm an Eagles fan,
Well, I know
so.
that
But I like them both, so I kind of win either way.
my brother's family is too Eagles fans, so it's like, it's always fun going there.
Yes.
All right,
I just hope no one gets hurt.
okay, I like the sound of
good.
that.
I
Yeah.
like a good clean game.
Hurt feelings or whatever,
So is anything else? Can I hear a motion
I'll make
to,
a motion, then we adjourn.
I'll second.
all in favor?
All right.
Aye.